So let's now talk about LinkedIn here. Mark touched on these a bit. You can put video on your summary, which is the top of your LinkedIn profile. Definitely put it there. And actually, I came up with an idea. I'm going to bounce it off Mark. We'll do it live and see what he says. Experience section. Every job, show some video there. Okay? Education. This one I don't quite understand. So I went to college, I don't know, a long time ago. What video do I have from when I went to the University of Rochester? Nothing. What am I showing? Now, it might be relevant to new people getting out of school, so I can understand a young man or a young woman is graduating from NYU Film School. Guess what? I can put my student films in there. Makes sense, but I think for everyone in this room, I don't really quite see it. You have an application? You had a question? Nope. As long as possible. No, it really depends. It really depends. A profile video, short and concise. You want to get it long enough that people kind of connect with you. If you make it too short, so I roughly recommend your profile video be about 90 seconds. How long is yours? 2 minutes? Okay, so 60 to 90 seconds is good for that. A branding video, so if you're making a company about your video or your business, if you're a business professional, what do you do?
Independent college consultant.
Okay. So you want to tell that story. Again, we're telling stories about your why, get that emotional connection. Those videos are going to be a little bit longer. 2.5. If you can tell it really quick, great. But it depends. If you're putting testimonials in there, testimonials are a very powerful tool. So I think we're all confident that if I ask you, you all raise your hand to this, that are you great at what you do? And you tell people you're great at what you do they still hire you? No. Why? Because no one trusts anyone, right? How do you build trust? By getting an independent, unbiased opinion about you. Where do you get that? Your past clients. Getting video testimonials from your clients is huge because people can see it's sincere, it's authentic. So if you add one of those to your little branding video about your exactly, your students are going to sell you better than you if you can believe it. Yeah, okay. So those are the 3 sections in your LinkedIn profile. Status updates, you can add video. You can share a video. And articles. If you write articles, Mark writes a lot of articles. He's a contributor to LinkedIn. Adding video there is very powerful as well to get you, again, if you're trying to be seen as an expert in your field, articles is where it's at, and adding video is going to make you stand out. So let's look at these really quick. So here's my summary. Now I made a little cheat here, and I'm going to see what Mark likes this idea or not. So you see 3 videos here. You'll see my personal profile video, me being interviewed on TV, and a sizzle reel for our company. So this is a great way for someone to learn a little bit about me, why I do what I do, if they want to see an interview about me, and they can learn about my business, all from the summary section. And you can repeat these elements throughout the page because someone might not actually look at your summary, might just go right down to, hey, where do you work? And go right there. So you have some options there. I want to talk about a very important point here. I haven't rehearsed this with Mark, but there's 2 buttons here, upload and link. I have yet to get upload to work. Every time I do it, I get an error. I've yet to see that functionality work. So if you're sharing video or you're uploading video to LinkedIn for your profile, you're going to use a link. You're going to put the video somewhere, YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, any of the video hosting sites that are out there. You want to have your video on a hosting site so it plays beautifully, and you're going to add that link here. These are all YouTube videos. Any questions about what I said? Well, LinkedIn is a social application. Wistia is a video hosting site. So you can put videos on Wistia. You can put videos on Facebook. You can put videos. You would never take a video that you have on Facebook and share it. You wouldn't be able to share it here. Okay? So you want to put it on YouTube or Vimeo or some of the paid services. Is that clear, everybody? And by the way, YouTube is free. I don't know if you knew that. So you take someone else's video and embed it in your article? Yeah, absolutely. You can, but don't you want to really be reinforcing your brand as opposed to someone else? So if you are an attorney, sure, sure, because that's going to support what you're saying in your article. Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason why you wouldn't do that. You have to get that link, which you can get, and put it in there. I mean, it's just like, so I'll ask you guys a question. How many people are doing blog posts? How many people wish they were doing blog posts, they just can't find the time, right? That is a problem we all have. But just like with your blog posts on LinkedIn, you can share something someone else is saying and put your spin on it so you can get your personality across. You can get your thinking about something. So whether it's, you know, what happened last weekend or whatever's going on in the world, you can take that article, share it in there and say, you know what? You can do that kind of post in literally 60 seconds. Okay, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, how much you want to, whatever you want to write, but that's your opportunity to show your spin, how you think about things and really what makes you stand out. But the thing I wanted to point out here is in your summary, you only see so much information. I can't show here, we might have to show it live later if we have time. You don't see the videos unless you scroll down or you hit, I think it's a more button there. So an idea I haven't executed yet, is, tell me what you think of this. So we'll have live consultation here. If in your summary you put a section here, maybe some left arrows and right arrows, and you say, watch my video below, I think that might get more people to scroll down and actually see the videos that are in your summary. This is not about experience, but in your summary. What do you think?
You're 100% correct, and the reason for that is that not everybody looks everywhere where they should look, and they don't have attention span worth a damn these days. So the more you tell them where to go and what to do, the more apt you are to have them do what you want them to do. So you're right.
So I think that would be pretty disruptive, and they would see it, and they would scroll down, which you want to be disruptive. You want people to take action and see it. So I made a cheat here. You wouldn't see this. I actually took 2 sections and married them together for this slide. So when you guys try this, you'll see what I'm talking about. It might be a great idea to even just put in quotation marks, you know, see my video below for more, or something like that. Whoa, the hands are up now. No, it's not a website. Yes. Do you want to field that one? I mean,
I'll field that one.
Go for it.
And as I told you, I don't work for LinkedIn, and they do a particularly bad job of that. All right. I have several videos. Unfortunately, they stick in the order in which you load them. There is no way to reshuffle them. I'm hoping someday they will change that. But I have several videos that I've made recently that I really would like to be first and foremost, and there is no way to do that. So,
can you reload them then?
I guess I could eliminate them and reload them, but you know what? I don't have enough time.
you want to cycle through the stuff. I mean, I could literally, because I'm a video professional, I'll come to you in 1 second, I can literally put 50 videos here, but who's going to watch them? You have to determine what is going to carry the most weight, and that's what you should have there.
We've just gone to the next section of the presentation. I hope you don't mind.
That's okay.
But I really want to point you to these 2 lines that you get to tell the individual what they're about to look at. If you don't tell them, they won't look. And you get a limited space to tell them. So you really have to be very crafty about what to say. So please use not only the image of the thumbnail, and use the right thumbnail, because we've talked about that, as well as use these captions. So there are other ways to do it other than David Vogel, video marketing strategist. Not a criticism, but my video explaining strengths in my business. Boom, I want to know that. So make these titles compelling.
It's only an image
static
there.
picture.
It's only where you can put an image there. So you have to you only have certain places where you can put video. Eventually that'll probably evolve even further.
I do predict, and I hope I can see the future really well here, I do predict that you will soon be able to do video recommendations.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, I'm going to continue more here because we're going a little long here in the tooth. So you got that one. I'm going to talk about experience. Here again, you'll notice I put some different videos here. I also have my profile video here because I want to make sure if someone's just going to my company section or what I do, they understand, you know, they hear my elevator pitch. And again, I'm doing these as links. These are YouTube videos. And the thumbnail you see here is determined by the thumbnail you make when you set it up on YouTube. So if you want to control what image they're seeing here, it's when you upload it to YouTube that controls that, not on LinkedIn. Education, again, I don't quite get it. We'll see what happens there, but I don't think we really need to be worrying about that. Okay.